Hi, welcome to the January 31st weekly roundup update. First of all, January was a very busy month for the CAP team as far as meetings went. Thank you to everyone who was able to come out and attend those meetings. We hope that you were able to get a lot out of them. Thank you for attending. Thank you for supporting CAP. We hope we're providing good education for you too. And speaking of education, we have one more big meeting coming up soon. In March, we have our annual pesticide recertification day. And I have been getting questions about this. Yes, we are still having it. Sorry, I've been slow getting some of these updates out. But yes, I just want to make sure you have the date on your calendar. It is March 10th, 2020. There has been talk about switching locations. This year we will still be at the Century House. So where it's always been in the past, you know the drill when you get there. We're keeping that the same, but there are some changes coming up this year, and I want to make sure you're aware of all of that before we open up registration because it is going to look different this year. First of all, we have a time change. Last year, and I'm sure in years past, I think we started around 8:30 last year, and just because that's a busy time, getting people, if you have kids, getting kids off to school, all of that. There are always things that come up. We're hoping moving it back a little bit to start time at 9 a.m. is going to help you get in and get signed in before our session starts. So this year, registration day of sign-in starts at 8 a.m. at the Century House. And for DEC credits, which of course that's the whole point of this recertification day, you need to be sign in both with Cornell and the DEC by 9 a.m. and be in your room that you choose. So I have all of my notes over here just to make sure I'm covering everything that we need to cover today. So new start time, that'll be the first thing to note. We are going to have some registration changes. Right now we are working on setting up the registration because it's going to look a little different than last year's did, and we want to make sure everything is working right before we put that out to everybody, especially for our online registration. So in the past, it's always been we have one big general session for core credits in the morning, and then you break out into your breakout sessions in the afternoon. This year we're doing 3 tracks in the morning and 3 tracks in the afternoon. So you get to choose what you want out of the day because I know there are a few of you out there who have more than one category that you need credits for. So this is going to give you an option to either focus on category credits for the day, or if you want to take one category track and one core track. So that's the quick way to put it. To be a little bit more specific, we have 3 morning tracks. We're going to have a core session, and again, core counts towards, or for anyone who has a license. So we will have the option for 1 core class in the morning. We have an ornamental track, so this is going to be geared towards 3A, 24, and 25. And this specific ornamental track is going to focus on greenhouse issues and greenhouse pest management, just because that 3A category, 3A, 3B, all of those, they kind of encompass a lot. For all being ornamentals, there can be very different systems. So I wanted a section that was specific for greenhouse. If you work in a greenhouse, whether it's a commercial 3A, or a private 24 or 25, I have applied for credits in those for the morning session. And then there'll be a track 3 structural session. Again, I've applied in each of those tracks for up to 3 DEC credits, waiting for approval on those. And for those tracks that have more than one category that they apply to, not all of those categories may get all the credits just because of speakers and topics. We try to get as close to that as we can, but we can't necessarily guarantee that every category is going to get the full 3 credits. So after the morning track is done, we have a lunch. After last year, just with the size of the group and trying to get through the buffet lines, I've extended lunch a little bit to give everyone a little more time. So hopefully no one will be rushed through lunch and everyone can get to their rooms and signed in for the afternoon session on time. So lunch will be from noon to 1:30 this year, before the afternoon tracks start at 1:30. So afternoon tracks are going to be called track 4, 5, and 6. We have a repeat of the core session. So if you took that in the morning, I mean, you can sign up for it again in the afternoon, but you won't get extra credit for it. Really, we'll only let you sign up for one core credit or one core session that day. So if you took a morning category session, either the ornamentals or the structural, you will still have the option to take core in the afternoon. Track 5 is going to be another ornamental session, but that's going to be focused more on landscape and turf. So I'm applying for credits that are geared towards mostly the commercial categories of 3A and 3B. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get anything approved for the private 24 and 25 in there, but I am applying for those credits. And then there will be the agricultural plant session that Aaron Gabriel puts together every year. So again, it's a little bit different. I kind of want to slowly break these up just because this does change registration a lot. So remember, in the morning, you're going to sign in with Cornell in the same place you always do. And then at that sign in, which we require for Cornell, you will be sent to your breakout session that you've registered for, and you'll have to sign the DEC sign in those rooms to be able to get your credits for that track. We do have the options. Again, you can sign up for a full day, which registration for that is $100, or you can sign up for a half day, which is $85, and both of those options do include lunch. And again, for the half day, if you just want to do one track in the morning, that's one half day sign up and you can stay for lunch, or you can sign up for the half day in the afternoon and join us for lunch and then take the afternoon session. Let's see. So yes, right now I'm just kind of finalizing our mailer that we send out. That will also be posted online. I'll make sure once everything is outlined on there, we'll have it in our e-news. I'll have it on our CAP blog. And we do also have mailings for that. So keep an eye out for that. Yes, again, we're testing the online registration system just to make sure that all of those options, the full day registration, the morning and the half, and being able to choose which track you want for each of those is running smoothly. Hopefully that will be up and running next week. Oh, and one more thing, we've gotten a few questions and we've gotten a few mailings from this. This is not about recertification day. So David Chinnery runs his 30-hour pesticide training in Troy every year, and that's actually coming up. I think it starts next week. That is not a recertification course. That is a 30-hour course if you do not have your pesticide applicator license yet, but you need to qualify for the exam. So that is not a meeting that's run by CAP. So if you are registering, I know he had a mailer sent out and has it online. Make sure that gets to the Troy office and you're not sending it to CAP. Just to make sure it's going to the right person, that you're signed up for the right thing. If you do have a pesticide applicator license already, it won't count for recertification credits. So make sure you're signing up for the right course. If you do not have your license, David Chinnery's 30-hour course is the one you're looking for. His is specific for those who are interested in a category 3A, the ornamental and turf commercial license, or the 25A ornamental, I think it's ornamental and greenhouse, the private license. Again, those are if you need to qualify for the exam, not if you already have an applicator's license. So I think for today, I'm going to keep it short and keep it at that. If Yes. So next week we'll be sending out some emails. It'll be in our e-news, another update in our e-news. If you follow our blog at all, I'll have information up on the blog. And as soon as I get that mailer finalized, we'll have that posted and sent out. So yes, we are still having Pesticide Recertification Day. Get March 10th on your calendar and you will hear more about it soon. I'll see you. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon.